Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am Shauna-kaye Brown. Question. Do you know what is the single most common factor amongst all winners? Presence. Yes, you heard correctly. Their authenticity. This emanates from the fact that they're all comfortable in their own skins. But in order to do that, they have to be self-aware. And this self-awareness only comes after engaging in a process of self-assessment. So you see why this is so important. Today, I want to speak to you about self-assessment, which is the second part of my 5 steps strategic plan process, which you need to implement if you wish to have a big and successful 2017. So what is self-assessment? In social psychology, self-assessment is a process of looking at oneself in order to assess aspects that are important to one's identity. These aspects are like your values, your interests, your ambitions, and your preferences. These I like to call instruments of motivation. So let's take a moment to look at the importance of engaging in the process of self-assessment. The first thing is that self-assessment allows you to develop insight into your instruments of motivation mentioned prior. These in turn gives you the impetus to further explore and enhance your personal awareness. And the development of personal awareness is essentially a lifelong process. What this means is that as you go throughout life and as the process evolves, or as you evolve, you will keep engaging in this process of getting to know you better, in this process of self-awareness. So once you become more aware of who you are, self-assessment allows you to align your instruments of motivation with your chosen career path. Another thing that self-assessment does is that it allows you to make a determination as to how these tools will guide you in the long term. So as you strategize and you set goals, this process allows you to align these goals with the career that you will choose, and that will be based upon these instruments of motivation that will propel you forward. So why should you engage in this process? First of all, I want you to consider this. Self-assessment is a part of what is called executive functioning, which characterizes cognitive or mental processing, and it includes your ability to connect past knowledge with present experiences. So remember, last time we spoke about engaging in that reflective process. When you do that, you develop this knowledge of where you went wrong, and in going forward, you can apply that to present circumstances, which will eventually allow you to make more informed decisions. So I ask you to engage in this process of self-assessment so that you can become more intentional in choosing your career. That is, in conceptualizing, exploring, and finding a satisfying career, it allows you to narrow the scope significantly. And since you're basing this up on your instruments of motivation, that is your interests, your preferences, your values, and your ambitions, it allows you to narrow the scope and to better choose a career that is more in tandem with your skill set. So what have we looked at, ladies and gentlemen? To sum this all up, what self-assessment does is that it gives you a greater awareness of yourself. And once you have this greater awareness, you are now able to make more informed decisions, more informed choices, which ultimately lead to more favorable outcomes. Thank you so much for listening in, ladies and gentlemen, and feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel, leave your comments and your suggestions, and of course I will act upon them. You can also check out my website at www.shaunakayelbrown.com. Until next time, have a great day, and thank you so much for listening.